I feel like every year we're like, oh, this is a crazy season, but this feels like the craziest. Last week alone, there were 6 double-digit comeback wins. Incredible. I worked that game on Thursday night, too, and then you've got the rookie Jackson Dart, the rookie in Cam Scadaboo, 3 touchdowns, putting on a show in New York against the defending champion Eagles. It's so much fun. I love the NFL. What are you looking at today, bud?
Well, I'm looking at the team that was on the other side of that energy that you were talking about in New York Giants, and talking about A.J. Brown. Let me tell you why A.J. Brown is mad. He's looking at quarterbacks and receivers having fun on the other side of the sideline, but then he's watching games in the NFL. You watch the Bucs and the Seahawks, and you watch Jackson Smith and Jigba go for 132 yards. Abuka goes for 106. They're averaging 107 and 89 respectively on the season. And they're doing it with journeyman quarterbacks, right? Baker's been to a few teams. Sam Darnold's been to a few teams. But they continue to be able to find their receivers. And A.J. is thinking to himself, wait a minute, I'm supposed to have a top 5 quarterback. That seems to be the argument that people have about Jalen Hurts. Why am I not having these type of days? He's only averaged 71 yards a game since 2024, 41 this year. And then I'm going to take it a step further and go to Mac Jones in San Francisco. He's 3-0. Him and Kendrick Bourne look like Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, and A.J. Brown is sitting here like, wait a minute, I got a Heisman Trophy winner on the other side, and I can't get the rock. I can't get to 100 yards a game.
1 touchdown.
That is why A.J. Brown is mad. And you know what? I feel his pain.
Yeah.
I really do. So I don't know what they're going to do in Philly to make this man happy, but they better act quick because somebody's in trouble.
They need to have another meeting in that parking lot.
What meeting?
Yeah, that's true, if you don't recall.
Yeah, exactly.
Jules, what are you watching here in Week 6?
Well, suddenly the AFC South is a tough division.
Right?
What's going on? I mean, you look at the Jags. They're 4-1 right now. Liam Cohen in Duval. Every time I talk about him, I just got to say Duval. He's got a defense got the most takeaways in the National Football League with 14, and they're still not playing great offense with Trevor Lawrence. It was great to see Travis Hunter make a big play last week, but they're 4-1. Then you look at the Colts, also 4-1. They've been a competent quarterback away for the last few years. Flacco almost got them to the playoffs. Minshew almost got them to the playoffs. They get Indiana Jones in there, and all of a sudden Shane Steichen's got this team looking like they're a playoff contender. And shout out to Lou Anarumo.
Yeah.
He was out in the Bengals last year. Everyone's blowing him up like he's the worst ever.
Him out of there, didn't he?
They got a great defense right now. And then you look at the Texans, 2-3. We thought they were going to be at the top of this division, but they did just rattle off 2 wins in a row, and it finally looks like Nick Caley and C.J. Stroud are getting on the same page and being able to make some offense happen. So I look forward to them going into this bye week and taking advantage of that. And then you got the Tennessee Titans. Look, they're on the board. And Cam Ward is competing his off right now. And I like the way he's doing it. This is a tough division. This is a moment. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah, things that make you go,
They're good.
It's why the NFL is the best reality television.
Is it the new NFC North?
Could be. Well, only time will tell.
Jay, what do you think over there?
A nice segue into Jay, because Jay's going to get us in the know, brought to us by Jersey Mike's, all right?
Hey, you bring up Liam Cohen, by the way. I remember being at Sean McVay's a couple years ago. Liam was coaching there, and he was staying with Sean. So what better guy to stay with than just get as much as you possibly can in the coaching department? Yeah,
but Joe, Joe Flacco, who we're going to talk about. But I was just talking about Charles's birthday. You got 40-year-old Joe Flacco.
By the way, you don't look a day over 39 and a half.
Right?
My man, appreciate it. I don't like that half, but I'll take the 39.
But here he is packing up again, and now he's the quarterback for the Bengals. How did this go down, Jay?
Yeah, look, the Bengals last week showed a little life in the second half of last week's game. And I think Zach Taylor and Tobin up there in the Bengals said, you know what, we got to do something. We have to do something for these receivers especially. They called all around the league, everybody, trying to find a quarterback. And they said, okay, let's go inside our division. They go up inside the division, get a guy like Joe Flacco. And we'll tell you this, those receivers are ecstatic right now.
Man.
Well, let's stick with the quarterback conversation. You got a rematch of number 1 and number 2 in that 2024 draft between Caleb Williams and Jayden Daniels. What do we need to know in this rematch?
Well, so here's the truth of these two guys. Number 1, Washington. If they had the first pick of the draft, they would have taken Jayden Daniels. They were set on him because of his work ethic. Going into the draft last year, I remember talking to them in February about it, whether Caleb was there, Drake May, it didn't matter. They loved him. And then Caleb on the other end. Last year, it'd be easy to say, oh, of course, they'd take Jayden. But this year, Bears are starting to get very happy with Caleb Williams, and it's what he's doing on the field, but also he's starting to show these little things off the field that he wasn't doing in the past.
I love seeing it. All right, well, there's a lot of teams dealing with big-name injuries, but help is on the way. What do we need to know?
Yeah, help is on the way next week. Some big names come back. First, Rashee Rice, he comes back from a suspension. The Chiefs think, man, when he comes back here, we're going to have our full gamut of offensive weapons. That's going to help our offense. Also, George Kittle, he's expected to be back for the 49ers next week. Help's on the way for the 49ers. They've been banged up. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they've been banged up the receiver position. But Mike Evans, who's had that hamstring injury, telling people inside the locker room, I'm going to play next week. He thinks he's going to return. The team may decide to hold him back a little bit because it's the hammy, but he thinks he'll be good.
And the fact that both of those teams have had so much success without some of those big
guys. They got a book
guys.
out there balling. Just chill for a minute, Mike. Get healthy.
So good.
Get
Thank
healthy.
you, Jay. We will see you later on in the show.